But I'm saying like when like if these guys go places, like Snoop could go in like more countries and people know him.
Well, because Snoop Dogg has a more loud appearance. Snoop Dogg looks like Snoop Dogg. Like, who do you know that looks like Snoop Dogg? Like, and he has many famous appearances, too. Right. So if you see him, like, with the, you know what I mean, his hair out, you recognize Snoop. If you see him with the fucking perm, you recognize Snoop. He has a show with Martha Stewart. He has a show with Martha Stewart. Like he just, like, people will recognize Snoop Dogg. He's more recognizable. Like, Eminem could put a fucking hat on and a hood over and walk down the street with his head down. People won't recognize him. Like, Snoop Dogg's not that kind of guy. He's gonna walk in somewhere with his chest out, you know, shoulders straight.
That's how
looking around, and he's always got, and he always looks like Snoop. You know what I mean? Like, Eminem dresses like a regular.
I learned that a long time. ago. People respect you more in the room just by like having your shoulders out more like that and head up.
Yeah.
Walking in a room like that. Yeah. People respect you more. And that's, but yeah. So you're saying Eminem is? You think Eminem is well more known?
I think he's more well known than like any rapper. Maybe not as recognizable. Snoop Dogg's got like an appearance, you know what I mean? But like Kendrick Lamar's the kind of guy that could go walk out unnoticed in public.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I mean? In case anybody thought I was trying to say a white and black thing by any means or something stupid like that. You know, even Jay-Z's the kind of guy that could go out unnoticed in public more so, except he's tall. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and he's a chest-out kind of guy.
When you said Kendrick's short, right? People that are taller, like Game can't go out places and not get recognized.
Yeah, but he's got tattoos. He's recognizable. And Game's not the type of person who's gonna, you know what I mean? Like you're used to seeing the Game in music videos with his hat. But yeah, Game's the kind of guy to walk in public with his hat over his eyes and shit like that.
The whole time, right?
Yeah. Okay. So you know, like people are used to seeing him like that. So like he has tattoos. It's hard for him to go unnoticed. Like, you know what I mean? But like. There's certain people that can go unnoticed and certain people that definitely I don't feel like really can.
Yeah, all the tall rappers have extra things with them too. Like look at 2 Chainz. Like you recognize 2 Chainz just because he's, you know.
Yeah.
But like all the tall rappers, like.
And other people just like, you know, have like some people just have facial images too that like getting. I don't know. It all depends. That might be generational too, but like, you know what I mean. Like
Snoop is somebody that like sticks out compared to like everybody. Like
yeah, like I feel like Snoop and Dr. Dre going to the mall. Dr. Dre go unnoticed before Snoop Dogg.
For sure.
Even though Dr. Dre's even a higher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like Dr. Dre's more of a celebrity than Snoop. Well, maybe not.
I think.
Maybe not.
Business-wise, like Dre has more business, but like. As a celebrity
and more like clout in the hip hop world, but no, Snoop's probably actually more of a celebrity.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? So that's the thing. It's like it depends. Like Ice Cube would go noticed in public longer than Snoop Dogg would.
I think people would recognize Cube before they recognize Dre.
I agree with that too. 'Cause Cube has the little thing here,
and certain things like that, like certain things like that are.
And Cube isn't the type of dude too you would catch. Like, not saying that he dresses overly loud, but like he's a West Coast dude and he stays real to that generally. Yeah.
Even Dre's been wearing the same thing for the last fucking 30 years.
But Dre has the ability to like.
But it is kind of a casual dress.
It's very casual.
It's very casual, but it's been like. The same thing.
If you put on like sunglasses and kept your head down, and
like, even in the what's that one?
Do you know what it is?
The one video for the first Chronic. He goes through his closet and it's all like the same like wardrobe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That was on Let Me Ride video.
Yeah.
I think it was.
But you know what? And the other thing is too it's your accessibility. So like dudes like Snoop, they're always visible.
Yeah.
So you constantly see what they look like. Ice Cube, he does movies. He doesn't shy from the public, so he's always visible. So you always see what he looks like. And people like Eminem and Dr. Dre, like if you don't see much of them for like a year or two, like and then you see someone in public who kind of looks like them, but they're like dressed all casual and got like sunglasses on or something, you might be like, maybe I'm just bugging.
That kind of looks like them, but I'm not sure. Like, you see Snoop, you're like, okay, that's Snoop.
Yeah, like, there's no denying that that's Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. And then you see Cube.
It's like, kind of almost the same thing.
With the dots? As soon as you see the dots, you're like, okay. But, like, an underrated interview show, I think, is GGN.
I don't even know GGN.
GGN, Snoop's interview.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think that's an underrated show as it is. Like, I think that's I think he does some interviews are like kind of like the person's like are kind of but like some of the interviews are dope. Like his RZA interview was classic. Like, cause like
I didn't see that.
Because they're talking about like they talk about how like they came out the same year, right? Doggy Style and Enter the Wu-Tang came out the same year, and they're talking about that and all that shit.
Like the compatibility.
And they're talking about like I think RZA said like Master Killer came on like the bus like when they were on tour or whatever, and they just put the Snoop Dogg tape in and it just played for like they just kept on replaying it, like it just stayed in the thing forever, like, and like people wouldn't know that because like the East to West Coast thing, like, and then like Snoop was like, yo, we play your shit too, like he's like Daz showed me like fucking the Wu-Tang shit, and like we were like it was the same thing, almost the same stories of like kind of like,
yo, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.